Hi, and welcome to ENC 3250, Professional Communications Copy Editing. We'll just call it copy editing. I'm your instructor. My name is Oren Heidelberg, and this is just a short video to give you a little bit of info about who I am, and then what you can expect from the course, and then finally just a little run through of Canvas, where you need to go, what you need to look at to get to where you're going. So to start out with, again, my name is Oren. I got my master's degree from UNF in 2010 in rhetoric and composition. I also have a bachelor's degree in English from UNF. In addition to teaching here at UNF, I'm also an editor. I have worked in a lot of different editing capacities. I got my start working for a web design firm where I edited websites for businesses and online publications, a variety of things. From there, I moved over to the nonprofit sector where I edited any kind of document you can think of, from internal emails to large-scale printed publications that were distributed to a lot of people. And currently, I'm a freelance editor, so I edit pretty much whatever people want me to. Ranging from ebooks to people's memoirs to scholarly type publications, all sorts of things. Editing is my favorite thing to do. I love it. So I'm really excited to teach this class. And I'm also really excited because this is the first time that this class has been taught online at UNF. It's also the first time it's been taught on Canvas. So in a sense, we're going to be learning a lot together. I'll be learning from you. You'll also hopefully be learning from me. But we'll also be editing the class together. So as you see things that look weird, maybe something in Canvas that looks broken or strange, confusing, do let me know. Email me as soon as you can and we can fix it. So that's me, and let's move on and kind of think about the course for a second. So again, you're in ENC 3250 copy editing. The way this class works is essentially that you have all the materials you need. The information's all in your hands. You've got your textbook, you've got your course materials, and I will kind of guide you along the way via, again, course materials, discussion board, assignments, our Skype meetings, which I will hold in lieu of regular in-person office hours. So I'll have both schedulable hours that you can book with me in advance and just walk-in hours where I will be sitting on Skype and you can just hit me up and we can work on something together. So, again, everything in our course is on Canvas. You'll submit all your work through Canvas unless I tell you otherwise. So you'll upload your files, you'll do your assignments on Canvas. Our course begins on the 9th of January, runs 16 weeks through April the 28th, 2017, and we've got 3 modules. The first is a grammar/mechanics kind of module where we will sort of brush up on the nuts and bolts of things that we will need to have a good handle on in order to then move on and actually start editing stuff. And from the second module on, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. We are going to be hands-on editing documents and thinking about what it means to edit. Not only from the kind of surface perspective of just, making changes to a document, but that conversation then that you're having between not only the person who you're editing, but the document that you're editing. And that's all stuff we'll get to later. So this course requires you to be a good communicator. I expect you to ask questions. If you have questions, I am not a psychic, so I won't know that you have a question unless you tell me. It's going to be a fun course. It won't be a super easy course. It's going to be challenging. So expect that. Expect to do work, but also expect that it'll be a good back and forth between you and I. Between, again, you and the documents that you're going to be editing. So it requires you to be motivated. It requires you to have discipline. It requires you to be responsible for your assignments, having them due on time, and to be self-guided. So if that's kind of not who you are, then maybe you might want to rethink taking the class. So I expect from you to have a reliable internet connection. If you don't have one of those, take a hike. This is an online class. You're going to need to be able to access a computer that can log on to Canvas. You're going to have access to something like Microsoft Word that you're going to complete your assignments on. You're going to have a solid internet connection. You're going to have to check your email, your UNF email, every single day, because this is how we're going to communicate with each other, and you're going to be responsible for knowing what's up in the class. You're not going to be able to know what's up in the class if you're not checking your email. I can't communicate with you on your personal email address because I can't verify that it's actually you I'm talking to, so we're going to have to communicate exclusively through your UNF email address. So make sure you have all of that set up, that you have your junk folder all sorted out so my messages to you aren't going to go there. Have a backup plan for your computer and your internet connection. It's not going to work as an excuse for you to tell me that your assignment isn't ready on time because your internet's down or because your computer's broken. Have a backup plan. You're going to have your assignments in regardless. So you're going to also, and this is a super important thing, log onto Canvas and look at our course no later than Friday the 13th at noon, and post in our discussion board section an introduction of yourself. You'll find, and we'll take a look at it here in a second in Canvas, just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. If you want, tell us your major. Tell us what you hope to get from the class, what you like to do in your free time. I don't know, your favorite ice cream, whatever you want. If you don't complete this step by Friday at noon, I'm going to assume that you're not participating in the course, and I'm going to drop you. So please make sure you go ahead and do that. If you have any concerns, questions after you review the syllabus, after you take a look at Canvas, please shoot me an email, and we can figure it out together. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and look at Canvas. All right. So this is pretty much what your screen should look like once you are logged into our course on Canvas. Forgive me, it's going a little slow today. So this is your home page. This is what it looks like right now. And what you'll see here now is just a little overview of the class. You've got my contact information, you've got the section number, you've got a little course description. That's all fine and good. And from here, what you need to do is click here to move forward, as I have done. From here, you'll find something very important. This is our syllabus, broken into sections. You're going to need to page through, read all of this, live it, learn it, love it. It's very important stuff. After you have internalized all of this information, at the end, it's not here now, but it will be, you will be able to unlock week 1, which has all of the good information about your assignments, your due dates, what you have to read this week, but you won't be able to get to that until you page through and read our syllabus. So go ahead and make sure you do that as soon as you can. My favorite thing here is the discussion board. I personally love discussion boards. I hope to utilize them a lot in our class. So what you'll see when you go here is you'll have all the important stuff kind of pinned up at the top. You'll see you've got your introductions folder, which go ahead and take care of that again by the first week. You'll also have, for each module, a general discussion section. This is just, I don't know, say you read something in the readings and it sticks out to you. You want to talk about it. Say you have a question. Again, for all pressing questions, email me. Don't hesitate. But if it's the sort of thing you just like to chit-chat with your classmates again about, go ahead and post in the general discussion board for each module. I'll be looking in there too, responding as I can. And also check it and help your classmates out. Maybe you know the answer to something someone else doesn't. I hope it'll be a good resource for us to sort of have a good dialogue back and forth. This isn't what it'll look like final product. This is just what we have here now. But again, this is your discussion board section, and like everything, you will find it over on this left-hand pane of your Canvas. You'll also find other important things here, like your syllabus. And on this page, again, you will have just a little bit of contact info for me, but an assignment summary. Again, this isn't complete. There will be more here, but this is just sort of a chronological breakdown of when everything is due. Don't depend on this. This is all good. All of it's correct in here, but you're obviously going to want to keep up with what's due and when's due by checking your email, by going to the course announcements page, by clicking on the home page. For each week, your home splash page will change to give you a rundown of what's going on that week and what's new that week. So you'll have your due dates and stuff there. So again, familiarize yourself with Canvas. I've got resources inside of your syllabus that, again, you get to by clicking here to move forward. And so if you have any sort of tech support-y kind of issues with Canvas, you'll find inside of your syllabus links to who to contact in ITS to fix those things. Otherwise, if you have questions about the class itself, feel free to contact me. And I'm really looking forward to the class. So I will talk to you soon.